Well, right now we're driving in Canada. I'm doing the best I can. I believe I need to stay on Road 15. And I believe I'm Road 15. All the signs are, I guess, kind of like the same. I kind of understand it. But all the writings that I see, it's in French. I thought that there would be in English. So I hope it might change. I hope it will. Because well, it's going to be very, well, you know, it just might be a little hard for me. But yeah, like that sign, for instance. Let's see it together. Signalisation metruk. I don't know, like that sign. It says maximum 160 minimum. Is that kilometers or miles? Good question. Kilometers. Yes, I think in Canada they use the metric system, not the American one. They use the European, I guess the world standard. Like that. That's in French and in English. But some signs I saw were in French. And what time is it? It's 4:17, so we only have a few hours of sunlight left. Hopefully we'll figure it out. I'm just thinking about that experience with like getting searched, and I had to take everything off my pockets, and I had to explain everything. I was just so nervous, and I knew I was stuck. It's such a nasty feeling, like when you get stuck like that with police officers. But you know, don't hate that, because they need to do that because of all the assholes that fuck it up. If the world was a perfect place, they wouldn't need to do that. And you know, if it happens to you, I'm sorry. You can just deal with it. You know, it happened to me. Of course, my car was a mess. Like that's one of the things I mentioned in the video that I had to I had to delete. Was that my car? Well, my car was messy, and I wanted to clean it, just make it in order a little bit. It looks like I'm just like I honestly, I don't know, like the persona. I'm wearing like a dirty jacket. My car is a mess. I don't know where I'm going. Like these are all like warning red signals for police officers too. I don't know. Like I don't know. You know, like I had to explain everything, of course. But these are all like naturally red signs for like a disaster or just something that doesn't look right. So they had to do what they had to do. Some houses, some people live here near the border. And I had an interesting question. Do people who live near the border of Canada, either on the Canadian side or the American side, do they consider themselves Canadian Americans? Or do they have like an identity crisis? Much like I have one. Like I'm part Russian, part American, but not really. So I'm Russian American. But so that's like my national identity is just Russian American, which is there's no, you know, it's just a group of people. There's no country like that. It's just, you know, just I think of it like this, you know, like identity crisis. I think of it like just yeah. I don't have a sense of I don't have a feeling of a country that I belong to. If I say I belong to America, then why the hell do I put Russia there? I just say fuck off Russia. Well, I don't want to do that. If I say I'm just Russian, then fuck off America. Why am I living here? So I don't want to do that either. So it's like a bit of a double-edged sword. Yeah, there's a car that's driving slow. I have to pass it. Hopefully the driving laws are the same. Like what I just did, hopefully was legal. I put on my blinker. I passed the car. I'm going to wait a little bit as I drive past them a little bit. I'm going to use my blinker again, and I'm going to get on the right side. This way, in case somebody wants to go faster, they can take the left lane. But I want to conserve the battery life of the camera because I'm not sure what other adventure I'm going to get myself into. But yeah, I should have done that a little bit better. I should have known that not to record. Like I knew I was going to stop recording once I pulled up, but they saw me from a distance recording, and then they already, that's it. That's the guy we're going to pull over and we're going to do a full search on. So, you know, some of the, you know, it has to be done that way. Just blah. Life is good. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll learn some French. Merci. What it's like merci. such a pretty word. But the radio stations, they're all in French, and they're playing French music. So I'm maybe some of the words are gonna stick with me. I don't know. Hopefully, you know what? I would like to learn a few words out of my trip. Maybe by seeing French and hearing it, maybe some words will stick to me. But from what I understand, I'm still driving on the Road 15. Yeah. And it's very open, and I'm still a little shook up over that border patrol experience. So once I get that over with, I'll try to get a nice whiff of the air, and just so I can get an understanding of the feeling, just the energy of Canada. Just messed up. The road split, and I'm supposed to be going on the right side. There's 15 detour. The sign that I'm driving on said Quebec, and on the right to me was Montreal. So I'm kind of, hopefully it'll fix. I'll try to correct it, but right now I messed up. This is making me think of Moscow a little bit, because you had when I was in Moscow, it felt like something. There was like of course you have the center, but outside of it you had like a suburb where it was like fancy. And then some parts of it were fancy, of course, and some parts of it were run down. This just seems like a nice place. All the houses seem brand new and pretty, and some are big. And these are some of the, I guess, condominiums where people live in. So, Canada's not so different, huh? There's a really cool, pretty bridge. I'm not sure if it got captured. I messed up, so I had to make a U-turn because the road again forked, and I didn't see that 15 Nord. Nord, I guess, means north, and I saw a stop sign that said Atera or Arriera, which means, I guess, stop in French. So I'm learning something. Apparently we're on the bridge right now, and I said, oh, there it is. There's Montreal. Let me try to zoom in. Woohoo! That's a city. That's a nice city. That's a nice city. Big tall buildings. But I don't know if there's toll booths. I don't have any Canadian money, and my Easy Pass would not work in Canada, I don't think. I'm really worried now. I still haven't gotten any Canadian money. That should be fine. There she is again. This is pretty. It makes me think of New York. It's a big city, a lot of skyscrapers. It looks like they're building more too, like a residential area. Sorry about the camera work. I have to focus on driving, so I can't look at it to see what's being filmed. Just very little. I'll zoom in a little bit. But there's signs. I need to focus. We passed by the exit towards the city of Montreal, but we passed by it since we're heading northwest of Montreal to a ski resort. So I'm on the road on the 15 Nord. See that? Loon is month, and Ven is Fry. So Loon, it's just short for Monday and Friday. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I noticed that thing I bought for the car charger for my cigarette lighter to be converted to an AC outlet. It has a rotating neck, but because my cigarette lighter it's buried within the car, and this plastic thingamajig makes it very hard to make use of it properly. But I could use it to charge. But what I want to say is we're stuck in traffic as well. I forgot to say that. Everybody's stuck in traffic. All the Canadians are stuck in traffic, trying to get home, to their Canadian home, to eat some Canadian food, to be with their Canadian wife or husband, with their Canadian kids. There's someone that just looked at me. That's okay. Okay. There was a young woman, radio hostess. And she was introducing this song, the American song, Tonight's Gonna Be a Good Song, Good Night, da, 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 da. It's a popular song. I think that everybody should know it. Oh, something's happening. But traffic, what I want to say is this is reminding me of Chicago, kind of. Also, I guess other cities have this. When you're on the outskirts of a city, it's like this highway more. I'm not sure if this highway. I mean, it connects into a loop. I'm sure. I'm like in Moscow, for instance. Moscow metro system is it's one loop, and they're working on making a second loop. The roadway system has 3 loops. I think Italy has that too, a system in place. I think a lot of European countries have that system. In America, you don't really have that system. Everything is more of squares. Like if you look at New York City, for instance, it's all it is just rectangle upon rectangle upon rectangle. There's no circles. I saw a fork. It was 15 Nord, something else, and then I saw 117 Nord, which I need 117 Nord eventually, which is it's like the same thing, I guess, as 15 Nord, but towards the northwestern area where I'm trying to get to, Mount Tramblant. It's off the road of off the highway, I guess, the road of 117 North. So I did that. Hopefully I made the right decision. It's like I'm driving in this kind of, I feel like I'm on 117 Nord. Yeah, I saw a sign for it, but I'm like driving through a residential area, which I could get easily very lost when they have highways that do that. Well, at some point I guess it's going to be just a regular road, but for the time being, this 117 Nord passes through a residential area, and there's a lot of left and right, and so I can get easily confused, and there's just an accident somewhere, hopefully. I'm like, I see, okay, now I'm back on so now I'm on a highway. It's very confusing for me. So, yeah, okay, I asked somebody, I also pulled down the window, and I spoke to a man. He helped me. He said there's going to be a bridge, so this is the bridge that now we're driving on. Everything's okay. Oh, I'm almost out of gas. Uh-oh, very bad. Need a gas station. Well, not almost, but I've less than a quarter. I should have stopped by for gas. You know, next place I see, I'll stop by for gas, and I'll report there. So I had to do the gas first, and then I had to pay inside. And I was looking at it. It was like, look, you can see it. It's $1.40. Look how cheap it is. It's $1.49, $1.50. But it's in liters. I was like, oh my god, it's cheap gasoline. And then I was like, oh, it's in liters. So silly me. And I got some instructions that I should get on the 15 Nord. It's much faster, and I'm going off with the instructions the people gave me. Hopefully they'll be right. This is a look at that. I don't know if you caught that. I'm already driving past it. It was a tree and blue lights. I plugged in my camera to charge into my car, so now I have you know, a camera died, and that's what happened. So I was on 15 Nord. Then I saw 117, and I took the 117. Then 117 turned into 117 Sud, which I guess is south. Then I saw 15 Nord again. Then I saw 117 Nord, and then I panicked, and I had to like get in. I had to switch all these lanes, and thank God that the people were friendly and they let me get in there. But I don't know where I am. I don't really know where I am. Well, this is where I think I am. I think I'm, I guess, near St. Jerome. Maybe. I need. That's one of my next missions. Is next opportunity that I get. I need to ask somebody. Either I need to pull over at a gas station, or roll down my window at the next traffic light and ask the people where I am, because I don't know where I am. I'll report on that. It's here again. I have to turn off the light so you can see it. There's a tree and it has blue lights. I like that when they do that with trees. You know, during the winter time, because the tree is dead, and then they bring the tree back to life by putting lights on it. And again, you know, in the spring it blossoms and all the green comes out, all the leaves. Yeah, I wanted to. I have a leaf somewhere in my car, I hope. Or if I didn't, I regret not bringing a leaf with me, because a leaf from a tree is very symbolic in Canada, because on the flag of the Canadian and the Canadian flag, you have a leaf, and I like leaves. So, small status update. I did pass already. I passed already Saint Jerome. Where's Jerome? Right here. Saint Jerome. I already passed this. So I could be like I guess here somewhere. Close. And this is a really cool truck. I also wanted to do. I wanted him to start driving. Been waiting. So he's spreading out snow, and he has this big thing in front of his head, like an animal, like a tusk. And I guess it's for like, I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe it's for sucking snow. I don't know what it's for. I didn't really get a close look at it, but it was really, really cool. I've never seen anything like that. But driving through here, it's a bit. No, it's nothing unique. Well, I mean, it's unique, but it's not out of the ordinary. I'm not. This is just. I guess it's not. Not to say like, oh, it's only. I guess it's something like this is all over throughout all the parts of the world. I guess just like a road, a busy road that's in a commercial / residential area, where you have businesses on the side. And if you go off into one of these little side streets, there's going to be just people's homes, mostly houses, I bet, or small apartment buildings. I guess like kind of similar to the one I live in. So it's 6:36 p.m. Yeah, I'm in Saint Genevieve. I'm not sure if this is still 117 Nord for North. I'm not sure if this is still 117. There we go. St. George's. That's just the street name. Oh God, this is not 117 then. I think I messed up. You know what? I'm gonna drive till this town ends, because then maybe it's temporary a different road because then you're in town. But this is a nice looking town. This is a very nice town, I bet. Ooh, there's a big church over there. Let's take a closer look at it. Once we get close. Oh, look at this church. We've been listening to French music this whole time. Or music in France, but look at this church. Let me just clean my window. Wow, look at it. The light makes it hard to see. It's very big. It's a cathedral. There's this cross up there. I don't know if you can see that. You can't. Yeah, you can a little bit. I'm gonna ask this guy. No, you can't. He needs to pull up a little bit more. Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay, 6:52 p.m. There was a fork, either 117. There was a fork for 117. I took that fork. Then there was another fork, 117 Sud, which is south, and then 117 North, which is north, and I took the north one. But now I'm confused. I've been running into green lights that are blinking green lights. I have no idea what the law, or what a blinking green light means. As I've never, I don't think they have anything like that in the United States where you have a blinking green light. It's strange. It blinks green and then it turns fully green, and I don't know what it means. I just drive through it. I hope I'm not supposed to stop, or I don't know. Or maybe, yeah, or you know what? Maybe it means blinking green light to let you know that another traffic light on the intersection turned red, and just to be a little bit cautious. I don't know. Could that be it? Maybe. Or maybe it means blinking green that the opposite traffic has stopped, because when I seen the blinking green, the traffic opposite of me is not moving. So maybe to let the people know who want to make a left or a right that time's about to run out for you to make that left or a right. Maybe it has to do with that. Maybe. Well, we've been on a highway. Just give me some light. I'll give you some light so you can see where I'm driving. It's a snowstorm, kind of small, snowy. Temperature 34 Fahrenheit. So maximum speed limit 70 kilometers. I'm driving right now about 70. I should be driving a little bit slower. And see, I don't know where I am. Have to focus. I've been driving for a while, but I don't feel tired. But I don't like driving at nighttime. It's so difficult for me. Because one of the things that I factor in life is, well, one of my staying alive grand scheme of things, driving is very important to me. So I have to be able to see exactly where I'm going. And with this, I have the special lights in the car that allows you to see better, gives you more light, but at the same time it blinds people. So I had that on for a little while, but visibility is very hard. I mean, there's practically no visibility. I can probably see a few meters ahead of me. Oh, now we have lights, so that's good. But some parts of this road that I've been driving on, there were no lights, and there are a lot of road warriors. A lot of people driving like at really high speeds. I guess they feel comfortable and they've gotten used to it. You have that everywhere, I guess. But I like to take that extra chance and drive a little slower, and sometimes. So again, we're in pitch black, just so you can see what's ahead of me. You can't really see anything. So anyways, I'm going to turn it off so I can focus. This is pretty cool. You have these big yellow lights. And this makes it so bright. It makes it look so weird. It makes the road and everything look really weird. But I guess it illuminates everything. So I guess they do work, but it hurts my eyes to be around this right now. This is a little bit weird. We're driving downhill. My ears are popping. And I'm just slowing down a little bit because it is 31. It's 31 Fahrenheit right now. So if the fact of that the water freezes at 32, there are going to be icy roads and areas where they don't put down that ice melting salt. But I'm just driving down this hill, and it was a very narrow hill. Just Lorente. I think we're getting close to somewhere. That sounds familiar. Lorente. I think that's within the area of the Tramblant. So hopefully we're almost there. It's 7:25 p.m. It just said 15 Nord, Mount Tramblant. Now we're here, but road is snowy. I don't want to do any tricks. Not here. Maybe if it snows in New Jersey, I'll do some tricks. But here, I don't want to take any chances, any risks. You're a long way away. How's it go, Dorothy? You're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. The road is actually frozen, and God, this is really bad. I hate driving like this. Is terrible. The cars behind me even know it too. This is not like a friendly road to drive on. It's snowing. It's nice. It's snowing. For the people who live in areas where Mount Tramblant, 34 miles. Woo-hoo! For the people who live and you don't get to see snow, this is one of the things that happen when it's snowing. I don't know if you can see this, but if I turn on the high beams, it blinds me because of all the little white specks that fly into the windshield, and it's tricky. Hopefully I'll be there soon. We got these lights again, so it's good. I saw a sign for Mount Tramblant Centerville, and I made a right, but I'm not sure if this sign was directing me to make this particular right. So I'm gonna drive for a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn around because right before I made the right, it seemed like there was going to be some sort of commercial areas, and maybe there would have been a gas station. I would have stopped by and gotten a little bit more direct directions on where to go, because I'm looking for this picture I saw on the website, and it's a very beautiful. Oh God, very beautiful city. I don't know if this is it. I don't think this is it. Oh yeah, this here we have a stop sign. Arrête. There was a woman who was behind me, and I pulled over, and she rolled down my window, and she got to the side of me, and I asked her and she said, keep going on this road, make a left at some point, I'm not sure when, and then at some point make a right, I'm not sure when. But she said I should be able to figure it out, and I asked her, big beautiful city? And she said yes, so I think that's that. I'm going off the idea that there's going to be this big beautiful city. That reminded me, when I saw the picture, of Belgium. When there was a movie, something about Belgium, there was like two hitmen went to Belgium to kind of like lay low, and one of them was supposed to kill the other one because he messed up and he accidentally killed somebody he wasn't supposed to kill. He accidentally killed a little boy, and he's been having all these issues about it, and he was supposed to kill. It was just all a mess. I think Belgium was in the name of the movie. In Belgium, I think it was called, or something like that. But the picture reminded me of Belgium because, well, you know, I saw some of. I assume they did. I assume it was on the stage, and the filming was done in Belgium, and you got to see some of the big, pretty buildings and all the lights, and it was just very nice. So, oh, there's an error sign. Oh, I just slammed on my brakes by accident, and. Okay, I regained control of the car. Good. Because I could have been skidding this whole time. But yeah, there's this time sign. A red. But yeah, look, I'm slamming on my brakes. I'm still driving a little bit. Okay, so this is what she meant. I make a left. Oh god, this is tricky. There's nothing here. I'm the only car here. There's no lights. I have some gas, good. Everything's good, I think. I have some fruit just in case I were to get stuck in an avalanche. I have 3 pieces of pear, and I have one. What do I have? Anna gave me something to eat, like one of these nutritional bars. So. I'll report back to you at some point. She said I'll be able to know when to make the right, but this seems like this would be near like the mountain, which is, well, I can see a little bit more. Okay. It's so pretty, the snow, and so quiet. But this is the place where I need to make the right. I just saw the sign that said right, Mount Tramblant, 3 kilometers. I just want to take a look at while I'm here. No one's bothering me. This is the place. And some cars passing by. You see, this is one thing I've noticed. Look, I'm gonna slow down here a little bit. The signs for deer is completely different than in the United States. Like the pictures here that they're showing, they like these deer, or maybe they're a different animal altogether. Maybe it's elk. Elk is like a, well, if you're played Skyrim, they had elk in there. It's like an elk is like an elk is like a bigger version of a deer, I guess. So the pictures, the signs for the deer or the elk, I'm not sure, or even the moose. That could be even the moose. I have no idea. They're a lot more alive. They're a lot more better. There's an airport here, 1 kilometer away from here. I guess maybe a private airport. And I also saw the signs for a helipad, like an airport for helicopters. Wait, now it's recording? It wasn't recording before? I saw the deer. I don't know if it got recorded. I saw a deer. I'm not sure where to go. There's another circle that I have. I said Chunin de Village. What's this sign? So let's go to Chun de Village. Maybe that's where I need to go. And then village, left, right, resort and spa. Fairmont Tramblant to the right, lodging. Resort and spa. No. Let's go to the village. Yeah. Mount Tramblant village. So I think this is it. 4 kilometers. Okay. This is Club Interwest. From a distance, I saw a lot of lights, but as I was driving up this road, oh god, should I walk into like one of these places and get some food? I haven't eaten. Yeah, all the way over there from the distance, you can see there's a lot of lights up there. Can't see it. But as I was driving up this road, I got a little bit confused. There was another fork, and it said Village 2. So there's like 2 villages now. And I looked to my left, and I guess it was all these people's homes. Les Flores Club. But you see up there all those lights? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Looking at them right now, I can't make any sense. But, I don't know. A village. It's a village, so this is the village. This is the village. This is village number 2, though, technically. I think. I could have driven all the way over there to those lights. I should stop. I'm gonna stop somewhere. I think I'm gonna find a place to stop. So we got ourselves a map. He said I'm somewhere right here. But I want to go over there. So I have to drive backwards on this road, roundabout, make a left, and then another roundabout, make a right. And then should be able to figure it out from there. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit, I guess 15 minutes. What I saw before with the lights, I don't see that many of them, but I think that's the mountain where people snowboard. Maybe that's where I need to go. I think this is something. I found something. I guess this is like a... This is already where people ski. So I guess at nighttime this place is dead. Should I find out how much a room here costs and if they have one? That'd be nice. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's a fancy hotel. I think I deserve it. No, let's find out how much a room here costs. I don't want to spend more than like 140. I'm gonna try to get myself a ski pass as well, so I'll find out. So this is what I decided to do. Let me turn on the light so you can see my pretty face. Well, I have a lot of material here, all these different maps. I stopped by the Westin 5-star hotel. I found out how much they charge. They charge like $229. It was very expensive. Then I stopped by the Marriott, and they told me $159, and then they told me that the cheapest thing would be $99 after that. But I decided to stay here. I don't know why. So I'm just tired. But it's a little foolish. Because then the lift ticket's going to be about $88. So just one night here and just to stay and to ski would cost me about $330, I think. But I get free breakfast and I get a free snack. So that takes care of that situation. I got all these different maps and I'm just so tired. I got a parking thingy. I'll just hang it up here. See? Like a parking pass.